3, 2, let's blast off and begin today's show. I guess I get to say the one.
Yes.
We don't say the one in TV, but you say the one when it comes to space travel. Well, you know what? Would you like to experience it, not just learn about it? You can do it at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex.
Thrilled Winston Scott is here with us, retired United States Naval Captain, veteran astronaut, and resident astronaut at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. So great to have you with us. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your service.
Well, thank you so much.
an
It's
honor.
great being here with you. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
We absolutely love it. And I want to hear about you and how you found yourself on this journey, all your accomplishments. It's one of those dream jobs. Still, you go and talk to classrooms. Kids, what do you want to be?
Yes.
A TikTok star, but astronaut is still really high up there.
Well,
So,
my story is really interesting one. I'm a Florida boy, actually born and raised in Miami.
Okay.
And graduated from high school down there and attended Florida State University. Go Noles, I have to put that in there.
There you go.
And then into the U.S. Navy. I went to Naval Aviation Officer Candidate School, and I became a naval aviator. Flew for the Navy for a number of years, and then went back to graduate school, flew for the Navy some more, got into research, development, testing, evaluation side of flying, and then was selected by NASA for astronaut training. And I subsequently flew 2 space shuttle missions in the 90s. So I flew for 9 days on the space shuttle Endeavour, then 16 days on the space shuttle Columbia. I was flight engineer on both flights, which means I was part of the flight deck crew that actually operated the vehicle. But my main job was spacewalking, so I got to put the suit on and go outside. On 3 separate occasions, I conducted spacewalks. And in those days, we were preparing to build the International Space Station. And everybody knows the station is up there. It's been up there for 25 years now, which shows how old I am. But we were preparing to build the station in those days, and I actually tested tools, equipment, and techniques that my follow-on astronauts would use to assemble the International Space Station.
Use it today. It seems like such a close family. Like once you're like
It
an astronaut, and you can of course talk with the people who are going up still today.
It is, and everybody kind of knows everybody, even the astronauts who are generations ahead of me. Like I know Buzz Aldrin real well, and I met Jim Lovell, Apollo
Yes,
13.
of course.
And then some of the younger astronauts who come along behind me, I know them. So yeah, it's kind of a close
I bet they'd all like Kennedy Space Center, though.
Yes.
I bet they all like Kennedy Space Center, and we're lucky to have it a drive away, aren't we?
Everybody will like Kennedy Space Center. And that's one of the main reasons I'm here with you this morning, just to tell the audience about all the great and wonderful and fun, exciting things to do at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. The complex is open every day of the year except for Christmas Day and Thanksgiving Day. And every day that they're open, there's an astronaut on site. It might not be me, but there's an astronaut on site to give presentations, take pictures, sign autographs, and so on. And the Space Center is really an immersive place. It's not just a place you go see stuff, but you do things. You know, we like to call our theme is discover something real, because you really immerse yourself in the space program. For example, one of my favorite attractions is the shuttle launch experience. It's a ride where you actually go in, you sit down, you strap yourself in, and then it'll tilt you upward as if you're in a real rocket, and it'll shake and vibrate and simulate a space shuttle launch to orbit. And it really is a fun and a pretty good
Motion sickness. Will I be okay, Winston?
You'll probably be okay. It's not a real launch, but it's a abbreviated one. But it'll shake you and vibrate there, and you'll have a lot of fun.
speaking of the real launches, I was surprised to see, I didn't realize so many, 80 launches a year? Is that,
yes.
So you can go there and see the actual launch?
Absolutely. Well, we had 80 plus last year. We were scheduled to exceed 100 this year. Now, all of those, they don't have people on them. Most of those are
right.
I still say unmanned, but I mean men and women, obviously.
Of course, sure.
But so the most of them are unmanned, but we're going to have probably over 100 this year. So anybody visiting the space center, there's a good chance you can see a real rocket launch. And a rocket launch is something that everybody in the world ought to see at least once. You'll experience it up close and personal.
You really
Absolutely.
should.
And you know, we had to say before, of course, we shared the contact information for you to go visit yourself. I haven't been since the 80s. You're telling me the Kennedy Space Center's changed just a little bit, aren't you,
It's
Winston?
always changing. There's always something new going on. In fact, we have a new attraction that should open in a few weeks, the first part of June. It's Launch Complex 39, and it's the visit the gantry. I launched from 39B back in the shuttle days, but 39B now has changed and it's going to open up as a visitor complex facility. There'll be immersive exhibits downstairs, and then upstairs you've got a 360-degree panoramic view of the Space Center, the launch pads, the support equipment, the crawlers, the carriers, everything. You'll be able to see it from Launch Complex 39.
We've got to go.
Let's go,
and
Ross.
think about how it inspires future Winston Scotts. That's the whole thing. They go there and say, this is a dream.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. And it's available to the public. And that's why I'm here, to invite everybody to come out and visit with us.
I gotta go. I gotta go back. I know you guys at home watching, you are also wanting to go. There's the information so you can learn more. Thank you. This has been such an honor to have you on the show today.
Pleasure's mine. Thank you.